So yeah guys, as you can see, this box is a Yeezy 700 box and it's very different for me. I'm very used to my Jordans, as you can tell. Like, I've literally got 9 pairs of Jordans just chilling. But yeah man, like obviously this is different for me, but I don't mind the change, you know. I can't lie, these 700s are very different and they appeal to me in a weird way. But because they're so unique, it gave me an idea. I know a lot of people will see them and be like, oh, like how do you style those? Like how do you rock them? How do you pull them off? And so, like, my friend gave me the idea, yeah, shout out to Jocelyn. She told me, oh, I should drop videos on how to style the E700s. I was like, do you know what? That's actually a silly idea. So yeah, today obviously I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for the E700s. I'm going to show you them on foot. And then in the next few videos, I'm not sure exactly which video is going to drop first, but very soon I'm going to drop a video on how to style the E700 AZARETHs. Just so you guys can get, you know, inspiration on how to style them. You guys might not be as scared to buy them anymore if you see how they're styled and see how easy they are to rock, sort of. And yeah, you guys can literally catch a couple brands that you might like, maybe buy stuff from them as well. Yeah, literally everybody eats. And so yeah, let's unbox my first pair of E700s. Let me tell you guys how I got this shoe, because obviously, I just, literally, I think it was the day before they dropped. I was like, oh, you know what, these shoes actually slap. Because I was seeing them before and I was like, these shoes are arse. But I think Soul Supply must have posted a picture. And when I saw them, I was like, these shoes here, yeah, they look leg on foot. And so I wanted to grab them, but I just knew I had lacked on all the raffles. I wasn't waiting up on the Adidas app, trying to win it on the Adidas app. So I just tried this game. A couple days later now, the yellow drop, which is Selfridges, put out a raffle saying that, oh, if you want a second chance at winning the Yeezy 700 AZARETHs, enter here. And I was like, I ain't got nothing better to do, let me just try and enter it and see what I've won. So I've entered now, and then couple days later now, I've received a message on my Selfridges app telling me that I've won. I'm like, what? I've won. But these shoes, obviously, I saw them, they were nice and that, and I was like, alright, cool, you know what, let me enter for them and see what I've got in it, and obviously I've got them, so yeah. So let's talk about the box first, innit? Obviously, the box is a typical 700 box, got the 700 over here, and then here it's got the Yeezy 700 made by Adidas over there, and it doesn't mention the fact that they're version 3s, it's just a typical 700 box, which is, I guess, generic, innit? And then obviously here, has version 3 on the tag, and I'm typically a size 8.5 in it, but obviously on these shoes I got a 9 because my boy told me go half size up, and I recommend with Yeezys, if you're going from Jordans to Yeezys, go half size up if your feet are narrow, or a full size up if your feet are wide. So yeah, and then obviously you have the Offspring size tag over there, and you can see that it's written AZARETH right there. So yeah man, now to bring the shoe out of the box, because this shoe is a funky shoe. I'm going to tell you why. Ah, look at that, fam. That shoe is so futuristic, like. And let me tell you, the first thing, when I saw this shoe, yeah, the first thing I thought of was Rango. Don't ask me why, yeah, but just look at this shoe. Like, I first saw the shoe and I was like, this shoe is giving me serious Rango vibes, and I don't know why. I think it's the way the blue meshes, I'm not really sure what it is, but yeah, that must have been what it was. And then I saw it and I was like, this shoe reminds me of Rango, like what the heck? And then my boy was like, it reminds me of Upgrade from Ben 10. Shout out to Dylan. But yeah, this shoe is a very futuristic looking shoe, and I'm just gonna give you guys a bit of a background. So obviously, AZARETH is a Hebrew word, and it means, one second, let me check what it means. It means those set apart. And I can't lie, when you look at Kanye's collection in terms of the Yeezys, there's no shoe that you can say is as bright and as textured as this shoe. Like, most of Kanye's shoes are either browns or like they're like stones, tans, those kind of neutral colors there. But this is very different. This is very unique. And in terms of like the name, obviously the name comes from like the Hebrew language, innit? And obviously and yeah, so the version 3s have all got like biblical based names. So like you have the Avilas, AZARETHs. Can't remember the other one right now, but it might come to me later. And yeah. So yeah, that's like a little bit of history into the shoe, just to give you guys a bit of a background. And obviously, like I said, this is one of Kanye's probably most unique 700s because of just the color. Like, it's not like a hospital blue that's like a subtle blue, like you can sometimes mix up with grey. This is blue, like yeah. So yeah, obviously right here we had the tan sort of rubber panel over here, and it's a bit funky because it's not rubbery, like it's a bit soft and it's got a bit of texture to it. Like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, if it patterns up. But yeah, you can see like the lines over here, like it's a bit different. And then you have, guys, I've been waiting to say this word for time, innit? Yeah. Monofilament engineered mesh. Yeah? So all of this like bit over here, bits in the gaps, that is all monofilament engineered mesh. Yeah. That word is techie, boy. Or that phrase is techie. But yeah, that's exactly how they described it, and that is part of the RPU of the shoe. I'm just telling you these terms. I don't really know what they mean, but the experts told me that that's what you call it, so that's what I'm calling it. So yeah, you guys are gonna learn today. We're all learning together, right? Cool. And then yeah, we have. So what else do we have? Obviously, we have like it's sort of like a black sort of textile into a black, I want to say like well, it's like a foam material sort of. It's a bit weird, and this sort of provides the tongue for the shoe. So as you can see, it provides a nice contrast, and obviously it comes around the ankle area of the shoe as well, and it's adjusted to the ankle, so it's like quite snug on the foot. There's a lot of little weird features on the shoe. So for example, over here, so you see these two silver panels here. Obviously, they actually reflect. So obviously, when I do the overhead view, I'm gonna give you guys a proper overhead view and let you guys have a look at how it reflects. So yeah, you've got that, and then you've also got now this part of the RPU here is what does serious work. Like, this is what probably got me most interested into the shoe. Like, the shoe glows in the dark. And obviously, if you know, all the version 3s glow in the dark, but I didn't know, because I'm not too bothered about Yeezys. Like, as I said, I'm a Jordan guy, I'm not really a Yeezy guy in it. But all 3 of these Yeezy 700s glow in the dark, 700 version 3s. So let me just show you on camera, live work of how this works in it. So right now, I'm literally just charging up the glow in the darkness or whatever. Yeah, I'm making words up. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna do anything to me. I'm making words up as I go along, right? Okay. Hold on, yeah, this is just loading up a little bit, so give me a second. I'm gonna flip it to you. Yeah, you guys can see that now. And obviously, when I give you guys an overhead look, you guys are gonna be able to see it even better. So yeah. Whew, that's the back. But yeah, so obviously with this shoe, so it glows in the dark. Like, I don't see many Jordans glowing in the dark these days. I mean, I know it's a bit childish, but it appeals to me, innit? Like the Jordan 4 Cause 4s. The way they glow in the dark on the bottom of the shoe, that is world class. Like, and you can see the resale price on that shoe is nuts. Like, people are buying that shoe for dumb amounts. And I can't lie, when I'm rich, I'm probably gonna pay that same price card. Those shoes, I need them in my life. Like, immediately. So obviously these shoes retailed at 170 and they came out a few weeks ago. And the reason why these shoes retailed the way they did was because unlike the Yeezy 700 version 1s, these don't have a boost. These just have a smooth sort of bottom area for the sole, whereas the Yeezy 700 version 1s have the boost, which is why there's a price difference. So yeah, obviously then you look at the back, you've got the Adidas sign over here. Right here you have the Adidas sign over here. And then you get the finish of the ribcage sort of theme with the exoskeleton sort of thing, the RPE. That's what I look at it as. I look at it like an exoskeleton sort of. So I feel like it gives the shoe a bit more structure, it gives it a bit more sturdiness, so it's not so flimsy. And then another interesting feature of this shoe comes with an infinity loop lace. Now I like to call it the Infinity lace. I think they should pay me for that name because I think it's quite good, isn't it? But yeah, the Infinity lace, yeah, basically goes like this. So you pull the shoe to make it tighter, and it becomes tighter, and it looks quite neat. There's no loose laces. There's no let me tie up a certain way. And yeah, the only thing is, obviously, in the box, they gave us a spare pair of laces in it. But so yeah, let me just show you that. They gave us obviously a spare pair of laces, but there's no way to take off this Infinity lace. Like the first day I got it, I thought there was a chance I could take it off, so I tried to tug it a little bit and take it out, but it didn't work. And that's when I realized that you can't take the laces off. So yeah, once I clocked that, I was like, alright, cool. If I want to do anything with the shoe, if I want to sell the shoe, and I cut the Infinity lace, I'm basically ruining the value of the shoe. So I can't do that. And so I was like, you know what? It's not even too bad. So let me just leave it on for now. If anything happens and I want to change it up in the future, I can always do that. So yeah, but obviously that's one of the features that some of the Yeezys are coming through with at the moment, and it's literally just like a more practical way of doing laces. They literally just tug on the lace, like I said, and it's tight, and it kind of readjusts itself and kind of goes back in. Obviously it's a bit loose at the top, but you don't have as much loose laces as you do when you have big loopy laces, if that makes sense. So with this, even if it's hanging up a bit, which it is right now, you can't even notice it like that. So yeah, and on foot, it's very comfy. It's very comfy, and obviously on the bottom here you have the foam, like the EVA foam that's inside the shoe. It's reflective of the kind of off-white sort of rubber at the bottom to finish off the sole. And there's no specific reason why the bottom is yellow. I think it's just for the shoe, to provide some contrast. Obviously, this is a tag from Selfridges. I haven't worn the shoes out yet, so it's just there. And yeah, man, this is my first pair of Yeezy 700s. I didn't think it would be these. I thought it would either be the Vantas or the Wave Runners, but hey, God works in mysterious ways, isn't it? Now we're here. So yeah. Obviously now I'm gonna give you guys the overhead view, just so you can see the shoe again from a different angle. Get a bit of a different view of it, and I'm gonna show you it glow in the dark too, so you guys can see that as well. So yeah, let's get into that. Yeah, so yeah guys, that's literally the whole shoe. And like I said, it's a really futuristic looking shoe. It's really comfortable, and yeah, it works really well on the foot. And yeah, literally, guys, just make sure you look out for my styling video, for when I style these, because I've reached out to a couple of black-owned brands, reached out to a couple of guys, got some inspiration from some friends, got some inspiration from some artists, and I've tried to, create some fits. So that video will be dropping to you guys very soon, and I hope you guys enjoy it when it does drop. So yeah, literally, I will be obviously back with another video very soon. I'm trying to keep up this consistency on my channel, and yeah, obviously I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the shoe. Let me know in the comments what you think of obviously how easy it is going to be to style it. Let me know how you would style it if you want in the comments. And yeah, let me know what you think about the shoe itself. Like, is it a cop? Is it a drop? Would you go and buy it for resale? What are you saying? Because I can't lie, the resale's looking a bit peak still, and I feel like it's gonna go up just because it's a very unique shoe. So yeah, if you did sleep on these, you might have lacked still. Can't lie, you might have lacked. But yeah, man, obviously you know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.